Uh, last night, both Nintendo and Sony decided to have a direct and a state of play. Uh, and I just realized that there was a Nintendo Direct and a state of play on the same day as this last year. So I feel like, is this a pattern that's going on here where Nintendo have a Direct and Sony have a state of play on the 14th of September every single year? Like, or is this just going to be a pattern? Like, pre-Tokyo Game Show, they're always going to do this. So we're going to cover. I know some things that happen. I know everything that's happened in both things because I saw people posting about it, but I don't know I don't know everything that's been available. But yeah, apparently there is two conferences. So I've got Nintendo State of Play, which was like a midnight here for me, and then like 7 o'clock or something. I think was when the thing. So we're going to cover both, right? So both Nintendo Direct as well as the Sony State of Play from what happened last night, because I was streaming when the Nintendo Direct was on and I was asleep when the Sony thing had finished. So let's just get things started and see what we think. So some of the things we already know, because you can see on the thing I've already got. But let's just go and make sure this go and discuss it as we go. Should work. Need to be prepared for. Okay, already made a mistake. Hang on a second here. Like, I gotta fix this. Some stupid reason it doesn't. There we go. We're watching the Nintendo Direct first, and then once we're done with that, once we're done the Nintendo Direct, I will then, pause it, and then we will, discuss what's there and do the next thing. Alright, so kicking things off with Splatoon, it looks like. Splatoon. Splatoon Winter DLC, I guess? Even though we're out of winter. Well, I guess everyone else is gonna head into it. So I'm not sure why the video is lagging. I did download it. I got both of these to cover. It's just ironic that it's like both the Direct and the State of Play are happening on the same day again, and they happened like that last year as well. So I'm curious to see if this is going to be a pattern all the time. Splatoon 3 expansion pass. I appreciate that they're starting with just a game and showing actual gameplay versus just a cutscene trailer. I'm not interested in Splatoon, but
hello everyone. I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC, Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you'll strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again.
I think they have single-player stuff already for Splatoon, but it's nice to see that they got that. I just don't. I saw that there and it's like
okay, let's see our first batch of
I don't really think the game is. Didn't look like great.
The toys are back in town.
I always like the way that the Nintendo do their directs though.
Donkey Kong, Mario, here we go. The rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance
Oh,
system
okay, this is
reunites on the Nintendo Switch system. With his eyes on the prize, Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down.
This is a remake of another game?
In each stage, contraptions and other challenges await. Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap.
Okay, so the idea is that we...
That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key. Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip.
Okay, that's...
Like that.
I don't remember seeing that before.
Observe and act to collect mini
I like
Marios.
how there's no,
Stages.
jumping on the enemies, they don't... Jumping on the enemies, they don't do,
In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend.
Okay, so that means that there is
co-op.
this game did come out.
However you choose to puzzle your way through, it's up to you to recover the toys. Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th.
I don't know if I would
Pre-orders
buy that,
begin
though. It
today
doesn't seem
on
to...
Nintendo eShop.
I don't know if I would buy that, to be honest.
Save the Prince,
Yeah, Prince
and the world.
This is definitely getting this, because I already knew about this.
Guide Sargon as he sets off to save the
We
Prince
can
of
discuss
Persia
this again.
and restore the world's balance. Tapping into the roots of the Prince of Persia series,
this game looks
features
really, really
2D,
good.
side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological, Persian-inspired world. But don't linger too long if you hope to survive.
I'm not sure if I would buy the
Sword
Mario
and bow
vs.
techniques.
game.
As well as time powers.
I need to
best
look at it
these
again, I
hostile
guess,
lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely.
This
Use
looks
everything
like
at
it
your
will be
disposal
hard
to
though, because it's
navigate
like a
this harsh world
side-scroller, a
and
platformer
defeat
plus
the mythical
these
beasts that
bosses.
stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries of Mount Kaf. When Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown launches on the Nintendo Switch system January 18th. You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by pre-ordering the game from Nintendo eShop. These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2. Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign to unlock
I'm not really
vehicles,
interested in
courses,
racing games,
and
but,
more. You can also
This is
upgrade
what
your
it is.
vehicle and style it to fit your high-octane needs. Itching for more racing action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to the metal in couch co-op
It
or
doesn't look all that
online.
interesting
Go
for
full
a
throttle
racing
in
game.
Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
Not much to really show about with the Prince of Persia,
Warm
but
up for
at least it was
musical
still there.
mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time
Army
your
game,
button
huh?
presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary.
Hey,
On weekdays,
looks
you'll
like
head to
it's,
class,
is this
then
like a
enjoy
Persona?
family time in the evenings.
Persona style
Days
thing?
off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach
It's
or
like
an
a
art museum,
slice of
in
life
search
kind.
of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make?
I guess this is this.
SPYxANYA Operation
I don't know,
Memories
like,
launches on
I feel like
Nintendo
this game
Switch
doesn't have
next
enough.
year.
Doesn't have enough like stuff to like have on it. It's like
Mario's first RPG adventure
Super
returns.
Mario RPG.
The Super
Definitely interested
Mario
in this.
RPG game is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new.
I've never actually
entertaining
played this
gameplay
game,
features.
so
Time your
Let's see
button
what it-
presses with action commands to increase
Never actually
damage
played this
dealt
game
or decrease damage received. When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once.
oh, okay, that's actually
Every successful action command will fill this.
again like I would have bought
When it's
the
full, you can
Rabbids
unleash
game.
the 3-character
issue with buying the
triple
Rabbids
move.
game is that I don't like the Rabbids,
Depending
so
on your current party, the move will change. So experiment with different combos. During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again.
okay, so they're
But
I guess
these
they're harder
powered-up bosses aren't
post-game
gonna be
boss
easy.
rematches, yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely not gonna be able to.
Set off
These
for
like
adventure
cutscenes
with
look really good as
Mario and
well.
Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Hey, look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game Trace Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code to memories. One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him. Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
I guess this is another puzzle-like game. Graphic style is interesting, but puzzles don't seem to be all that interesting and stuff.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Another Code Recollection includes two games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America. Both games are
I didn't even realize that there was a.
Switch.
I didn't even realize that there was another game. When I saw Recollection, I guess that's what that
Next,
meant.
please take
I didn't
a look
realize
at
that there
this.
was a separate, like two separate games. But this must be the. This is probably the Princess Peach game. They didn't show enough to see if this was any good or
One day,
not. So
a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it. But then... the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach
Guys, I
can
wonder
use
what
the
this
power
is.
of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour
it's
Bunch.
okay, so this is a. Fighting
The ribbon
game?
alone
Not a fighting
won't
game, huh?
always cut it, though. So let's do this. Whoa! Peach transformed into Sword
Okay.
Fighter Peach.
Sword
By
Fighter Peach.
transforming, she can use
So
fantastic
she's gonna fight.
show-stopping
Is it-
abilities.
She's fighting
Fend off the
ribbons.
Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay. Can Peach save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save.
Okay, so that it's like every world is
have gone missing.
every world is
Become
its like
Detective
own.
Peach, investigate clues and track
This looks
down
really
the
good,
whodunit.
actually. I'm actually really impressed with this.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival.
You got like a
Turn into
detective, sword fighter,
Peach,
patissiere
and save it
Peach.
from a sugar crash. The Sour
is-
Buds
this is
got
really
their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung
interesting.
Fu Peach and take it back from
Kung
these
Fu
foul
Peach.
fiends.
Yeah, I like. This is something different.
Many other transformations are just
I guess it's
behind
also
you.
because you're not used to seeing
The
Peach in
stage
the
is set.
in-
Our
in
leading
thing, but
lady
it's
is
like, I
ready
feel like
for
these
the
would be really
spotlight.
interesting to explore. These. I want to see how much like
Princess
content
Peach
they would have.
Showtime.
Cool, Princess
Makes
Peach
its
Showtime.
debut on Nintendo Switch March 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
March 22nd, huh?
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime.
See, I originally saw this when they first announced it. I was like, it was just the cutscenes. I'm like, I'm not really interested in a Princess Peach game. But then it's like, oh, this actually they actually showed some gameplay, and then it's like, oh, I'm actually interested in it now. Actually, looks really good.
A new saga begins.
I'm still not sure if I'm going to
A
buy Mario.
multi-layered
I don't think
RPG
that I
full of rich stories awaits. In
Okay, some
Saga
people are going to be
and
excited
beyond.
for the SaGa games, but
There are
I haven't
6
played the
heroes
rest
to
of them,
choose
so...
from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. A songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the SaGa franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory.
Okay,
Use
so
special
this...
techniques to control the order of
Again,
action.
this is an RPG. It's like a turn-based RPG, but I just don't...
Swing the tide of battle in your
I don't
favor.
like the style of the fighting. It just doesn't look...
Saga
Like
Emerald
you
Beyond
can do something like this
launches on
right, because
Nintendo
like
Switch next year.
triangle strategy is based on turns, so is like the Plat Traveler. I just think those do it better.
The legendary Raider returns.
Okay, Tomb Raider?
The first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with
Ooh,
updated
okay, that
visuals,
actually-
are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in
Actually
one
does look pretty
daring
good.
collection.
Okay.
As the fearless archaeologist
Tomb Raider.
Lara Croft, you'll travel the world and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends.
I haven't played these in such a long time. I never actually
Swan
finished
dive
them.
through perilous quests spanning different countries and mythologies. Along
The quality of the game
you'll
does
solve
look like it's
puzzles to
improved
uncover
quite a bit.
treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time. This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle
You
between
can
the
just
original
see the
polygon
actual...
look
So you can
and
have
the
2 different
upgraded
looks as
visuals
well.
at any time.
Yeah, the upgraded visuals do
Tomb
look
Raider
really,
1 through
really
3
good.
Remastered,
That's like
starring Lara Croft,
February 14th.
launches on the Nintendo Switch system
Valentine's
February
Day.
14th. Pre-orders begin today on
Alright,
Nintendo eShop.
so far I've already got 2 games listed down that I want to buy.
This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
Okay, I don't think I was interested to see the Pikachu, but I haven't played the
Every
original.
great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the
Okay,
truth
so
together.
that's an interesting.
They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan.
I just remember I did not play the original.
Peer through walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns.
Okay, that
Launches
actually
on
comes out
Nintendo
next
Switch
month.
October
I mean,
6th.
I wasn't I haven't played the
Pre-orders are
original
available
one.
now on Nintendo eShop.
And from what I saw there, it was like it's not something that's like, oh, I really
This
need to
game's
go
a
and grab this.
Toot!
I was hoping that they would release the original.
Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ. Play the notes in time with
This
the
looks
music
like it
as
could be
best
actually
you can.
quite difficult if
But
you
how
don't.
you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller.
Oh, I did not even know that there was a. I did not even know that there was a camera on
Pretty
the.
unique. And mastering every control
That looks like
scheme
it's.
won't be
This
a
looks like it's
walk in the
very
park.
difficult.
Honk your way through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres, from classical to electronica and everything in between. Plus, up to 4 musicians can band
That looks like
together in local
chaos.
multiplayer.
That looks like. I mean, I would not buy this, but this looks like it's complete
Trombone
chaos.
Champ slides onto Nintendo Switch later today. Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games.
Is this
10 teams of 3
Fortnite?
will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale
yeah,
brawler.
Battle Royale? I'm not. I'm already not
Knock your
interested.
opponent's health down to 0.
Battle-
and
I don't
deliver
like
a
Battle
finishing
Royale games.
blow, or shove them off the collapsing terrain to win. Choose from 15 heroes, each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October. Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most
Again,
notorious
this
figures.
looks like a
Before
Desperado
battle,
style
equip your
game, but
mercenaries
Desperado's
with the
on
best gear and
an
skills to
open world.
claim victory
Like, no, a tactical
and live to
strategy
see
game.
another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. Wartales launches as a timed console exclusive on Nintendo Switch later today. Run and gun in this reimagining of the beloved NES
Wait,
classic.
they're making another Contra, or they're remaking
Blast through
Contra.
explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon forces.
Why do I think the
Play into
original
action
actually looks?
with easy
I feel like
pickup
the
and
original looks
controls
better.
and
Like,
a variety of
I feel
difficulty
like the
options.
I feel like the
This
original game
reimagining
looks
from
better than
Konami
this for
and
some
Way
reason. It
Forward
just
features new weapons,
doesn't look all
enemies,
that.
powerful super attacks,
I feel like the original looks
and
better.
a 4-player co-op mode. Contra Operation Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year. Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
A lot of games here to talk about, but only a few that I would even.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again. Ring of Legend.
Okay, I want to see what type of gameplay this is, because I'm so far in my
Is the
games.
ring
It's
of the unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornea's royal lineage.
turn-based, or is this like Fire Emblem?
Legend speaks of your
Advance
ancestors
Wars?
wielding it to purify evil. Yet the answer is clear as day now. The path before us is laid bare, and all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
I don't know if I like this.
Freely traverse
This looks
an
like it's,
expansive world. Gather new allies. Forge your bonds.
Like, there's parts of this that look like
and lead
would
the
work,
liberation
but
to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home.
like
It may take
it's got
days,
elements that look.
months, or even years.
I like how they're making
but I
how
shall
they make
see the
food
duties
super,
of my
super
bloodline
detailed.
fulfilled.
Atlas and
Well,
Verlord present
it's
the
an Atlas
rebirth
game.
of tactical fantasy RPGs.
Yeah, the tactical fantasy
Unicorn
RPG.
Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
Yeah, I don't know. There's just stuff on there that I like about it, but then something I just don't. this? Wait, this is Luigi. Is this Luigi's Mansion? This is Luigi's Mansion, I think, because I remember seeing this. Pretty sure I remember seeing this opening before.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Oh, okay, it's a version.
Welcome to Evershade Valley.
I still haven't finished Luigi's Mansion 3.
Teeming with the supernatural.
I'm getting stuck. I got
Heart Hero
where I was
was
stuck.
sent
I just
here
never
to
went
check
back
it
to
out.
it. It's before I was streaming.
Time for some mansion mayhem. No spooky adventure is complete without this vacuum-like device.
You can see that the Luigi's Mansion 3 looks really.
Use it to light up dark areas.
How you
Vacuum
can
up
tell
objects,
this is like a remake
interact
or no, a
with
HD
environment.
remaster versus
It's a handy tool
Luigi's
for
Mansion
your
3. You can see how much
paranormal
detail there is in that.
Plus, when you spot a
Not
ghost,
sure why they didn't have Luigi's Mansion 1.
you can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even grab multiple ghosts at once. In this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path. Can Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online.
Oh yeah, I
can do
remember.
some
I remember this was
exercise
available.
across different multiplayer modes. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Because that's next summer is.
How
Wait
was
a
that?
second. Next summer.
Next,
If they go by our
Nintendo
thing,
share.
it's next year, December.
First, please take a look
Otherwise,
at
it's
this
like
video.
middle of the year. And which Mario game is this?
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under
Oh,
construction
okay.
in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture.
I did not
The
know that they
official
had that.
name of this
That's
gallery will be the Nintendo Museum.
really cool. Nintendo Museum.
At the Nintendo Museum,
Been around longer than
a
pretty
wide
much
variety
everyone.
of Nintendo products from the company's
And keep in
history
mind, they've
will be
been around
displayed.
for a lot longer than people think. People, like, Nintendo were a
Construction is
game,
doing well,
a card
and we plan to
company.
finish up by March 2024.
Nintendo's over 100 years old.
We'll share more information, such as the opening date,
Oh,
at
so-
another time.
Like, the Nintendo Museum isn't just gonna be gaming related, it's gonna be,
Next,
like,
we'd like to share
cards
some
and
updates
that
on
as
upcoming
well.
Amiibo figures. The Zelda and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd. And Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January
the
19th.
figures look cool,
2024.
but again, I don't like the
And
idea of the
finally,
Amiibo
we have a
thing.
new Amiibo figure to announce. The DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros.
Wait, which
Ultimate,
one?
Sora from
Oh,
Kingdom
okay,
Hearts,
Sora's
is
getting one.
on the way. With the
Why
release
is
of
that?
Sora, everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form.
Oh, okay,
Please
that
look
is...
forward to its release next
I
year.
wonder if someone's actually got those. That's actually...
That's
That's a
all
lot of
today's
figures.
Amiibo
Like,
announcement.
someone's gonna have to have the whole
Next,
roster, surely.
Please take a look at this.
Is this a... Oh, this looks like a... Is this F-Zero?
First F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
Wait.
F-Zero 99.
99-player racing.
On
99-player
classic
racing.
F-Zero courses with machines from the original Super
So this is
NES
a...
game.
So this is a new game.
Tear through courses in high-speed
People
races.
have been wanting a new F-Zero
But be
game for so
careful.
long.
Your power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits 0, you're out.
Okay, so that's how you lose. That's how you
You'll need
lose.
to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a
like, I'm not
temporary
interested in
speed
F-Zero, the
boost.
actual games, but this is...
You can also collect
This is
super sparks, which appear
imagine
when
doing this
machines
bit for
collide.
Burnout.
To boost up
Have
to
like a
special
99
path
player
called
race in
the
Burnout,
Skyway.
and the whole objective is to win the
Best
race,
chance
but
at
also knock
bypassing
everyone
your
out.
rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
This is the thing with the Nintendo Direct. It's like, even if there's something that doesn't interest you necessarily, it's like, oh, this is a cool idea for fans of the thing to have 99 players all in a race.
99 players, one winner. It's time to race your way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
Okay, that's just... That's another thing I've noticed as well. Nintendo also have stuff that's coming out in the... They have stuff that's coming out in the... on the day it's shown at the thing versus other ones that usually don't have anything.
We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
One little hero, one humongous problem. Welcome to Bandle City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party
Wait,
gets
this is
little
a
too
League of
wild,
Legends
the
game?
portals holding the land together
I'm not familiar with League of
collapse,
Legends,
everything
but
into chaos.
I would not have...
It's
This
up
looks
to
like
you
it's
and your
Bastion.
knitting magic to stitch
I would not have
Bandle
expected
City
this to
back
be
together.
a League of Legends
Journey
game.
across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Bandle City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure?
If you told me this was a League of Legends
League
game,
of
I
Legends
wouldn't have
story
even
launches on Nintendo
thought about
Switch
it, but
next year.
I'm not familiar with the actual characters.
Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends Nunu and Willem on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Verlord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu.
Okay, so
League of Legends
I guess
story.
this is what they're doing.
Launches
They're
on
just doing a
Nintendo
bunch
Switch
of...
System November
Right,
1st.
they've got League of Legends, and then now they're, because of the
Today on
success of
Nintendo
the
eShop.
Netflix show, I guess they're just deciding
Let's
to...
move into formation.
I guess they're just deciding to make...
With these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
They're just making like a bunch of games related to all the lore of the different characters that are available.
Welcome to the island.
Which is a smart idea, because...
This
You know, you've got
tropical
so many
resort
characters.
contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro game, you'll get into a specific pose called a form. Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
This game's gonna be interesting for people who
The
want to
micro
stream.
games will come one after another, so look alive. Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode.
Medusa March?
Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Oh, so it's like,
Settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the
I
Nintendo
thought they already
Switch
had
system
another... I thought this
November
was
3rd.
there was another
Pre-orders are
WarioWare game.
available now
Unless this
on
was the same
Nintendo
one.
eShop. A heroic tale will soon unfold. Lead an army of over 100 heroes into
Okay,
battle.
I've seen this game before. This was that Eiyuden Chronicle game, which has like 100
Meet
playable
Noah,
characters.
a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa,
remember not being
a
interested
forest
in
guardian. These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join their cause. This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin when Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
I guess the problem is that when you have like 100 characters that are playable or whatever, it's gonna be hard. You're gonna realize some characters are just gonna feel like they're forgotten.
Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside village. Tend to livestock, whip up culinary delights for your neighbors, and restore buildings to help the village thrive. And if you're new to Eastward, don't worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story. Eastward, Octopia, ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Get back into the groove.
So it looks like a farming simulator game.
In this
like this looks like it's this is similar to something that would be like for Advanced
Wars. A new
Wars,
mousefolk faction, the Fari. Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online. Or create and share your own cutscenes and campaigns.
Cutscene and campaign. Okay, that's
Wargroove
I can see someone making a really impressive thing with that if they're able to do. Make your own cutscenes and make your own campaign. That sounds like a really cool idea. But
dive and catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver. Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then tend to the
same
customers
place that
at
made
your sushi restaurant.
that game, the one where you had the three different options to start with. You had to remake
to exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today. The final wave is racing in. Here's a sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario
6
Kart
waves of Mario Party 8, Mario Kart 8
DLC
Deluxe
from
DLC.
the
It's
Mario
like
Kart Wii game, Daisy Circuit.
this is
More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6.
This is why they don't make it. Because like this game's been out for so long, but yet now you've got 6 waves worth of DLC.
Funky Kong. And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline. And also, Peachette. Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own. Something new is among us.
I wonder what they're gonna do with this.
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards.
Alright, so I guess, I mean, some of this stuff we should already know about, but it's like, the Teal Mask, I'm sure already knew about that. That came out a couple of days ago. Pikmin 1 and 2. Good too. Super Mario RPG is November 17th. And you go to this, it says like, wait, it says winter. Okay, it said winter, so they're considering winter as being, so they're going by the American release thing then. So that means winter is, that means December for that means December for, that means December, January, February. Actually, I said 2023, so that means it has to be December. They're going by the American release date, the American summer, season system. Wait, this is Paper Mario. This is 1000 Year Door. This looks like a new version. The quality of the graphics looks better than. Is this a remake or a remaster or a whatever it is? Like, yeah, hopefully they release an actual physical of this. This was one of the first games that I had on the, this is what I had this game as well as, Super Mario Sunshine for the GameCube. They were like the first games of those that I had. It's looking really nice, the actual quality of the graphics and stuff. Nothing showing up for the potential Super Paper Mario one. So there's Bowser levels. I remember a lot of this from the original. Is it a... say what it is? Find out in a second. Alright, 2024. Didn't mention whether it was...
Paper Mario: The 1000-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics.
Enhanced graphics.
Whether you played the original or have yet to play it, we hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct.
Okay, that's it. That's it.
Thank you for watching.
Okay, that was a really, really good Direct, actually. Few things that we have to go and discuss here. I don't think there's anything else on the... No, that's it. Wow, that was actually a really good Direct. So we get make sure that the video stopped. Yeah, stopped. Like it was only like 40 minutes long, but that was a really good Direct in terms of what we had. So Prince of Persia, they didn't show all that much different apart from you get the warrior within thing. Super Mario RPG is looking really good. I've not played that, so I'm looking forward to seeing how that turns out. But it sounds like there's gonna be more stuff that they want to show for that, because of the they mentioned about post-game boss rematches. That's the only thing that they showed that was different. Everything else looks like it's just that was the gameplay. But again, I enjoyed that. What else did we get? I cannot even read my own. Oh yeah, Princess Peach Showtime. Princess Peach Showtime. So, when I first saw the Princess Peach announcement, I wasn't sure what to think because it was just cutscenes, and then it's like, oh, it's basically Princess Peach is running a show. The bad guys are taking over all these different shows, and she gets a new outfit for each area that she's in. So we saw detective, we saw sword fighter, we saw a patissier, and we saw a the Kung Fu Master or whatever. We saw those. So again, those after seeing that and seeing the thing, it's like that's something that it actually looked really good, and unique for what thing and something different as well. What else did we see? The Tomb Raider collection. I haven't played the original Tomb Raider games since I think they were on PC. They did get PC ports, I think. They were on PlayStation, I think originally. But I haven't played them in a long time. So I like that we can transfer between both things. It sounds like you get all the expansion packs, you get all the DLC. That's another reason why I think they were on PC, because when you hear the term expansion pack, that's typically a PC. But that's coming out February 14th next year, so that's a little while away. Luigi Mansion 2, again, I haven't finished Luigi Mansion 3, but I haven't played Luigi Mansion 2 either, so that's nothing much really new there, it's just the HD. And then, of course, they end it with Paper Mario The Thousand Year Door, I guess, remaster. It said enhanced graphics. It didn't show anything in terms of additional... It didn't show anything in terms of the additional content, like if there's anything extra. So that means I think it's just the original game with the thing. So, unfortunately, like, what I was hoping for when they showed Paper Mario, I was hoping that we would get a similar thing to what they did with 3D All-Stars, where you gain original Paper Mario from the 64, which I never played, Paper Mario Thousand Year Door from GameCube, and then Super Paper Mario from the Wii. That way you get all three of them in a pack, similar to what they did with 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy 1. But that might potentially come later, I don't know. I guess we'll see how that goes with the thing, but and then even then there was stuff that was shown. There was stuff that was shown that even though I wasn't necessarily interested in, it was like, oh, it's nice to have this thing. So it's like Splatoon. I'm not interested in Splatoon, but this one here, I'm not really. I don't think I'd buy this because it's too simplistic. A few things I wanted to like showcase, like what was the other one? The other one was a few things here. Like this game, this trombone game. I wouldn't be interested in this at all because there's other rhythm games of the thing, but I can imagine this being interesting with what they do with that. The Contra game, for some reason, I think the Contra games look better when they're not enhanced in graphics. I think the original games look better. This game here looked interesting, but I'm just not sure what to... I don't know if it's the art style or if it's some of the game thing. I don't know what it is. I just don't like something about it. Even though I feel like I should. Luigi Mansion 2 was what it was. The museum stuff was fine. F-Zero. I wasn't interested in F-Zero whatsoever, but see a 99-player Battle Royale racing game? That's interesting. I'd like to see if they could do that concept for... If Burnout tried this, it would be actually something that would be pretty interesting. Then a few League of Legends games, I didn't even realize that they were making some of the ones, but and then a few of these other ones as well, but I think we'll go and start... Let's go and, yeah, Mario Kart and all that stuff is the way that it is. And then that's it. So, overall, I think that was a decent direct. It wasn't as impactful as other ones, only because a lot of the stuff I think that they were intending had already come out the previous thing or whatever. But a lot of this stuff was just a setup for the future. Which again, I think everything apart from Super Mario RPG that I have listed down comes out next year. So. Again, I think it was just there to tide everyone over for the thing, and like other thing you got to consider is like Pokemon just had a bunch of stuff all just came out recently, so Yeah. So let's just go on to the Sony state of play and that up. This one's like only half an hour, but okay, everything's on PS5, I guess. Let's see what we're in for here. Okay, this is that Baby Steps game. I remember seeing this in the Game Awards. I can't remember. I remember seeing this at one of the. I think it might have been Gamescom, perhaps.
Okay, no problem. Alright. Okay. Well.
I don't remember being voiced the last
no
time.
Problem. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder if you get like a health bar for this.
Sucks.
I don't remember this being voiced last time. At least they kind of jumped right into the game though.
Oh yeah, post. Right, yeah.
I love the narration. Like, I'm not interested in the game, but apart from the fact that the character's name is
Mate, are you
named.
okay? You look sad.
Oh, hey, Mike. No, that's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Yeah, road's out, but no worries. Grapple points.
Grapple point. Oh, just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
Oh, yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Salada. Yeah, all right. I'll just pull out my grappling hook. I don't know where my... Oh, this is bad. Okay, all right. Okay, there's enough here.
Oh wait. Let's just say we don't have a grappling hook. Okay, they at least made it like an improvement with the thing, because I mean, I wouldn't buy this because I just don't like the idea of the gameplay, but watching someone else play this would probably be more impressive to me.
Hi, I'm Sean Benson. Here at PlayStation, our team is always on the lookout for creative, inspiring, and original games to bring to PlayStation players around the world. We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting idea. And as you just saw, Baby Steps is a great example of the innovative spirit that we're looking for. In today's State of Play, we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences coming to PlayStation consoles and PSVR 2. On that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox. This infinite variety of 3D immersive experiences is making the jump to PS4 on October 10th.
Wait,
Roblox
PS4?
features full cross-platform support.
Interesting
so you
that it's coming to
66 million
PS4,
daily active users across
not
PC,
PS5?
mobile, and other platforms.
Now, is
Can't wait
Roblox
for you to
coming?
explore
Is the
millions of
dating app for
experiences
Roblox
together,
coming? Because apparently
and
that's
to see
what
what you
I saw
create.
advertised. There was apparently a
All right,
dating
let's
app
dive
advertised
in.
for Roblox, which
Starting
sounds
with
like
a
a
look at two
terrible
great
idea.
games coming to
Considering the
PlayStation
majority of
VR
people
2.
who play that are kids. Ghostbusters VR.
Welcome to the Ghostbusters.
Is this the same Ghostbusters game?
But we have a job to get done.
I think this is the
city
same
isn't going to
Ghostbusters.
save itself. So get geared up.
I don't care
and
about.
join
I've
the
never
team,
liked
'cause working
Ghostbusters.
together,
I never liked
you the
Ghostbusters
best
ever.
chance.
We got this.
Luckily, you'll have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets, if you can earn them. We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
Throw your trap. Wow. Light him up.
I'm picking up something.
Whoa. Watch out.
You'll need to be ready for anything
Here he comes.
before you'll be ready to take on the Ghost Lord.
Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord.
Oh yeah, and these guys, mini puffs, they can be a real pain in the...
Is this Resident Evil 4? It looks... I think it is. Yeah, it is Resident Evil 4. This looks like the opening area from Resident Evil 4.
No fucking way.
Yeah. Alright. Resident Evil 4 VR. Again, I've already played it in third person. Why do I need to play it again in first person? Yeah, the fighting against crowds would be...
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
Again, just not a lot of those things with VR mode. I don't care about VR. Another mission is underway. Wait, is this another? The base game Resident Evil 4 game required some camera.
This is Contra 1.
Wait, this is a
President's daughter, Baby Eagle.
This is
it's likely she's in this
DLC.
village. I'm seeing increased movement from Los Eliminados. Don't get careless.
Wait,
Copy.
Ada DLC?
What terrible actions will be done in its name? And who will pay its
Ada DLC? But we're gonna be playing as Ada then.
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Alright, there's Wesker.
Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
There's someone who needs my help.
Best not to ask who or why.
You're for separate ways.
Research for all these years, Ada.
Okay.
And I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes.
Next week. Okay. Oh, it's a free update as well. Okay. Actually, no, that was Mercenaries, wasn't it? So is that a DLC? It said it was a free update. I don't know if I saw Mercenaries as a free update or if I saw thing, but if it's a free DLC, it's like I'm gonna have to reinstall Resident Evil 4 back onto my console just to play the DLC.
I am Nutby.
Alright, I don't care about the
You are what I made you!
I was abducted by the RDA and trained in their ways. For 15 years, they kept me from my world and my people.
Wait, you have the mark.
Interesting to see if it's just if that separate ways DLC is just her playing certain areas of the campaign.
Knows nothing of our ways.
I don't know.
Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens.
I must seek those who can teach me the ways of the Na'vi and help me reconnect with my world.
Follow me.
I won't hurt you. No.
You are starting to think like a Na'vi. Now, we will teach you to ride like one.
Now Pandora is under attack again. I will not allow the RDA to destroy this land. This is my home.
The Na'vi will fight on your side against the RDA.
I am Na'vi, and I will protect Pandora. Sivako!
Yeah, I don't really. It's basically Far Cry except basically Far Cry except the it's Far Cry except with Avatar instead, and I just
Faster! Better equipped.
I just don't They see the same appeal, I guess.
More vicious than ever. We need him ready.
I remember this game being shown as well, but it's 505 Games though, which I think is the company that does Control and stuff like that, so wait, new controller. A new controller, or is it a new controller, new PS4, okay. Again, like, it's just skins. Not anything that really... I don't really care about the look of the console, to be honest. As long as it works.
Hi, I'm Johan Pilestad, CEO and Creative Director at Arrowhead Game Studios, and today I'm pleased to share an extended look at Helldivers 2. We're starting on the ship's bridge, preparing to select our mission from the Galactic
This already
Roadmap.
looks like it's a multiplayer game, because it
Once cleared for mission engagement, it's time to go into your Hellpod and prepare for Planetfall. Today we join a squad on one of the many planets in the galaxy, set on an important mission to eliminate a deadly bile titan.
Okay, we need to find the Terminate Bile Titan.
I think it's this way. There's some enemies here.
Okay, I'm covering you on the right.
We're covering your rear.
Okay, so this is just
there's loads of them.
Again, I'm multiplayer.
I'm switching to flamethrower. Oh god, no, it's the bile titan!
This is also gonna be like this is also like one of those typical setup like multiplayer, like it's not really planned. We'll say it's not planned, but it actually is pretty planned.
Alright, I'm back. Can you guys take him out with the recoilless?
Yeah, I'll try to take him down from the side. Reload my recoilless.
On it.
Oh, okay, that's an interesting mechanic. That
there's a
for
charger.
certain enemies you need to have like, certain weapons you need someone else to help reload it.
Take out the charger with the recoilless.
Alright.
Reload way.
Nice. I'm gonna thin out the crowd a little bit.
There are a lot of them coming. My guard dog is taking care of the little ones. Oh!
I'm throwing out the strafing run to try to take out the small guys.
Ah! Oh no, you killed me!
Oh. I'm sorry. One small death for the Helldivers.
Reinforcing.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
I'm drawing his attention.
Alright, I don't think I have an option. We need to throw in the 500 kilogram bomb. I'm throwing it out.
Oh god, he's coming for me.
People don't respond. This feels so forced and fake. Nobody responds like this. Nobody talking.
Well done,
Nobody
Helldivers.
talking or playing the game
Another
actually
win
plays
for
like this.
Super Earth. After
No one
each
talks
successful
like this.
mission, players are rewarded for their efforts, allowing them to upgrade their ship, weapons, armor, and stratagems, giving them the edge in the many battles to come. I hope you enjoyed seeing a glimpse of just one of the many missions and planets the game has to offer. Now go out there and spread managed democracy.
Alright, just like another co-op like fighting aliens game. Next, moving on. Next game, like really could not care. Okay, something I can actually care about. Spider-Man 2. Too bad it's not coming to PS4.
This is Brian Intihar, Senior Creative Director at Insomniac Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Marvel's Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5.
I showed story in the previous one. This one here is going to be
The first thing you'll notice is that our city has nearly doubled in size with the addition of 2
that
iconic New York boroughs.
That is
Queens
a
and
big
Brooklyn.
map now. And remember, the map in the original game was already...
That, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than ever before. Whether it's a neighborhood backdrop of Queens
feel like
or
you're
the
going
fireworks that light up the
faster,
sky over Coney Island, exploring these areas will
Coney
feel
Island
much
is in the
different than
game
the
now.
towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel's Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the 2 wall crawlers in the open world.
Yeah,
and
this is
thanks
very
to the power
similar
of
to
PlayStation
the-
5, you can make that switch almost instantly.
Yeah, very similar to what
Delivering a
GTA
bigger
5
city and
does.
playing as not one but 2 spider heroes were big goals for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. But this time around, it was equally important to provide a greater sense of exploration and discovery. As you progress through the main story, a number of new activities and storylines will become available. The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in the world that grab your attention,
Has that been
such as
vultures
a
in
flock
the
of
game?
Kraven's Talon drones circling a building,
Oh, no, they're Talon.
a mysterious symbol projected into the sky, or even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops. Many activities, like the hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple, lead to even greater challenges, yet yield worthy rewards and new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in the Spider-Man universe.
Who else are we?
Spider
Who else are
heroes have
we?
new AR tech in
Who
the
else are
lenses
we
of their
getting? Which
masks,
villains? I
providing
like,
a quick glimpse of
that was
activities
Venom.
already
Obviously,
discovered,
he's gonna.
or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest.
Okay, so that's
the app will
the-
also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either spider hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero. All these activities, including crimes you stop from the game's various enemy factions, also now feed into the new district
I just noticed that
which
they
even
blurred
provides
out
more
the.
rewards and
They
unlocks a
blurred
brand
out
new
the
fast travel system. As you can
collectibles
see
on
here, the
the
PlayStation
thing there.
5 and its SSD
So there was
means
it
you
looked like
can
there
move
was
across the city
photographs.
with
It looks
very
like there
little
was
downtime. Finally,
challenges.
the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be
They
able to
actually
customize
blurred
your
out
spider
the,
hero. This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills, acquiring and improving gadgets, upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course,
Not seeing
unlocking
anything that
additional
I can
spider
really
suits.
talk about because a
And
lot
we're
of that
talking
stuff there
lots and
was
lots of suits.
stuff that we were.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 will feature over 65 suits from the comics,
60
movies, and
65
multiple
suits.
original designs.
Just
And thanks to
more
the
than I
all-new
think the
suit style
previous
system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. On behalf of Insomniac Games, we couldn't be more excited about what this expanded city has to offer, and all the new ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around in Marvel Spider-Man 2 when it launches October 20th, only on PlayStation 5.
I've always noticed that as well. Like the Empire State Building, when you put it into a game, you can see there's always a trademark thing. So the Empire State Building actually has a trademark. So if you want to use it in a story, you actually have to make
1
reference
year
to
has
that.
passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena. And so, our journey continues.
There she is! Don't let her get away!
Sounds like it's a sequel to something.
The
'cause
gang's
I
all
mentioned
here.
A year ago.
The hell she did? She's a monster!
The truth is that people will always doubt, hate, and reject. All differences must be erased. Once there are no differences, there will be...
That was what I thought it was something because they mentioned about it. It's been a year since the thing. So it's DLC for either Tales of Rise or an expansion or something like that. Triangle.
What we call
Genshin Impact, I
destiny
guess.
is neither visible nor tangible.
It's a so Hoyo verse.
It is as certain as the collapsing and converging of the past and
A
present.
game that I just don't really care.
I called out to you and you came. The future is like a labyrinth. Every divergence is merely an inducement. There is only one real path. You and I are each other's destiny.
Oh, that's Honkai. That's that
Hey
Honkai
there,
Star Rail.
Vegas! Having a great time? I hope
So that Honkai Star Rail is it's from the same company that makes Genshin. I think it is. Oh right, this was the game where it was the Splatoon ripoff. They use foam instead of
Use foam and knock out the opposition! 2 insanely fun game modes. Smash the star! Defeat the star player to win. Happy Bath Survival. Dominate the arena in teams of 2 with support from your allies on the outside. Eight unique characters hit the stage. Soa, Agito, Tonics, Jet Justice, Melty, the Baristador, Raid Breaker, Penguin.
Penguin. Okay, that was a good one.
We'll see you at
and the
Foam
Barista
Stars
Door as
Open
well.
Beta Party.
But at least they picked. They gave something like. Again, it's Splatoon.
We've been having
fun.
a blast with Foam Stars, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on it. The open beta kicks off later this month. Before we
And again,
wrap
I guess
up,
Splatoon's
Square
coming too.
Enix has one more update for us today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the ambitious
okay.
follow-up to the critically acclaimed
what are we-
Final Fantasy VII Remake.
What are we gonna show
Let's
for
see what's in
this?
store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
I mean, obviously this is again another game that's exclusive, which sucks because you can't even
The
play
world's
the other
ending.
one. You can play the DLC.
At least, that's what everyone's saying.
The sky. I don't like it.
Ready to fire, sir.
Welcome to the New World Order.
Right, the graphics are great. So there's the mod.
Just close
No
your eyes
marching
and
minigame
listen.
it didn't show.
Tell me you can't hear that. Hurrah.
Cosmic Canyon. Cosmic Canyon's
Planet runs
pretty
out of
nice.
energy. It and everything on it dies.
We can overcome our fate.
I'm more interested to see how far. I'm more interested to see how far we can get. I doubt this is going to be the end.
We're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Oh,
Well, that's Kate'sif.
You
Kate'sif
see.
now.
So you heeded the call.
Kate'sif
too,
gameplay
did
as
you?
well.
What are you talking about?
As you can see,
So
your
it's driving a
brothers
lot.
down there.
Pokebos,
Get
flying,
together.
segways.
They're our best chance of finding Sephiroth.
Yeah. I ask because I suspect there's soldiers suffering from cellular degradation.
Do not be deceived. You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
Come on!
Right, so Yuffie, there's Yuffie, so I'm still not sure how it works with Yuffie, if we have to have the DLC to have her, or if we have to...
On me.
It joins you with the Cloud and Sephiroth team up moves, which again, that's when we do the mission in the elephant. This looks really, really good. Alright, there's Cosmic Canyon, all the different mini games. Okay, this makes me think that that's what it is. Like, so there's Chocobo Grand Prix. You can, that would mean that you can fight minigame as well.
Excuse me.
Yuffie must be a part of the
Could you
main
look after
game.
my friend? Just for a bit.
Must be a part of the main game if she's here.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Weapon. I guess I had weapons in
Dares
that.
disturb my slumber.
Well, there's Vincent. Vincent's there as well.
Us. The reunion.
This is looking really, really good.
When worlds merge. I'm waiting, Cloud.
This shows you gameplay as well. Where worlds merge, I'll be waiting. Okay, so is this going to be February 29th on 2 discs? There has to be. You can get a twin pack.
We hope you enjoyed
again. It's like
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's coming
just
to
to
PlayStation 5 on
have this come
February
out on
29th.
PS5 if you were
And
going to
that's
go
all
and do
for
what you
State of
did. 'Cause
Play.
now,
Thanks for watching.
You've
and
left
we'll see you
everybody.
next time.
You've left everybody behind who started on the PS4. Digital deluxe suits. Okay, that's Lizard? I think it wasn't that might have been the Lizard. So all of them get 5 suits. What, like 10 unique suits on pre-order, which again, it's like only on PS5 anyway. The suit shouldn't matter; it's just for aesthetic for the most part. Again, I'm more interested in the gameplay rather than the actual suit. Where it ends? Yeah, that's actually where it ends. Okay, so that wasn't as eventful as the other one. Just go through the stuff that I would have. So, they announced Resident Evil 4 VR, which I don't care about the VR. But they announced Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways DLC, but they said it was a free update. I want to go back. I think they actually said it was a free update. Thought I saw 3 update on the screen when it came onto the thing. Say free updates. Oh, okay, so it's a free update for Mercenaries. So that means that the DLC Separate Ways, which sounds like it's just going to be Ada's perspective of the game. Well, I don't know how much of that what we're actually going to see and what she's going to fight, because we don't see her fight anybody. She helps us out in a little bit, but it's like, so the actual Mercenaries DLC is free. Not the DLC itself. So I guess that's something to consider. Spider-Man 2, I mean, they showed off a whole bunch more of the suits. It didn't look... They mentioned about there being new villains. What else was there? So, Baby Steps, I wasn't really all that interested in this anyway, because I don't like the gameplay. Ghostbusters didn't care, VR thing. Pandora, Avatar didn't really care about that either. Ghost Runner and all the different console stuff, Helldivers thing, it sounded really forced and fake. The thing, I hate when they do that. Like, just don't do that at all. Just show the gameplay. Spider-Man 2, they didn't show anyone new. I saw. The map's twice as big. They showed off a couple of things about the crimes and stuff like that. They didn't show... I saw in part of the map here, wherever it was. A lot of this stuff all looks similar to what we've seen before. Yeah, here in the map, So you can see that there's something they covered up here, but I'm not sure what all these things are for. But one of them looks like it's a talent thing, which is going to be for Craven. You can see photos. There's several looking mask things that are available. A few other things as well. And then they showed off some more of the gadgets and stuff like that, which again, there's not really much you can take away from these because you already know how most of these are going to work. This was the other games in the and then of course we get Final Fantasy VII Remake, Rebirth, which again the game in terms of the cutscenes, you can't ever complain about the cutscenes whatsoever. The cutscenes work and look as good as they do when they are like that. And gameplay wise, it's looking things. So it looks like Vincent's going to be introduced in the game, which means we don't have to play a DLC to be able to go and do it, unlike the Yuffie one. Although it seems like Yuffie's here, so that means I guess they explain how she comes to the party in the other one. So I'm hoping that you can just pick up that game and play that and then instead of needing the DLC. This team up with Cloud and Sephiroth. Kate Sif is available. Kate Sif's always been a thing about chocobos plus driving around in the buggy, so they showed off that because there's still no point about where it's going to end. They haven't really suggested where it will end. You can travel on segways. I think that's it. Several of the bosses and that you can fight. Team up attacks with everybody. Stuff in Cosmic Canyon, so you got the Chocobo Grand Prix. There's the fighting games as well. The Sorcerer. Stuff with Zack, so we're going to have Zack's story as well as the thing. Again, the graphics all just look really, really impressive and good. As you would expect. And then they've announced a twin pack where you can get both. Okay, this is something that's good. At least they gave you. You can get Integrate and the remake as well as Rebirth in a twin pack. So at least if you've never bought the games before and you want to get them on the PS5, you can get all the things in a twin pack. But for the people who bought the game on the PS4, and then the DLC's only on the PS5 version of the game, and then you have to go and get granted the PS4 version's a free version, and then you have to go and get the DLC on that, and you have to then go get the Rebirth version. Like, they couldn't have just made the DLC be on both, and then that way you don't have to go and have a second list and all that other stuff. I don't know. It's just what they're gonna do. That's just how they operate, how they do things. But yeah, I would say solid over. I think the Nintendo one's more solid because at least with Nintendo, even though there was stuff there that I wasn't interested in, it's like it was nice to see something that I think versus like the only stuff I was interested in the Sony stuff was stuff that I was already gonna buy and get anyway. Everything else that they showed, I was like, that next. I didn't really care whatsoever. So yeah. Solid for both of those. It's going to be interesting to see what they do for future. So, in the next coming days, in like, 4 days or so, Tokyo Game Show is going to be on. So, we've got Xbox, we've got Capcom, RGG's doing a summit. There's probably going to be a few other ones there as well. So, all that's going to be covered. Because this happening this close to thing basically confirms that Nintendo and Sony aren't going to be there. So they weren't there last year either, so we'll see how it goes and what else they have on there as well. That'll be the next Plat Reacts that we do, but I'm noticing that there's a pattern. So last year they did a Direct and a State of Play on the same day, and then this year they did the same thing, so it makes me wonder if they're always just going to do it a week before, or a few days before Tokyo Game Show happens. But yeah, that'll pretty much end this for today. So overall, I think both were really enjoyable. We've got a few things that we had to look forward to. Stuff, release date for the Rebirth as well as February 29th. So again, a lot of stuff's going to be coming early February again. See how that goes. So I think this is a good point to end things for today. So with all that being said, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Every like, comment, subscription review this video gets a presentation. My content for all more accessible and easy to find. I upload my past Plat Reacts as well as Let's Plays and Let's Plays to YouTube channel, including Far Cry 6, Sifu, The Quarry, Resort Remake, Verlord, the SaGa, Vertigo, First Scroll, Final Fantasy VII Reunion, Cuphead, Stray, Marvel's Avengers, Black Christmas Prodigy, Devil Me, Days Gone, Resident Evil Remake, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, Like a Dragon Ishin, Remake, Resident Evil 5, MicroStrategy, Pokemon Scarlet, Resident Evil 6, World Traveler 2, Resident Evil 7, Biohazard, Wolverine Golem, AW Fight Forever, and Hogwarts Legacy. I upload everything to my YouTube channel because I have a 7-day limitation on my videos before they are permanently deleted, and want that to be a separate place for people to find my content if they do so, and if they miss content in that as well. I'm working on a Plat Play Pass segment for games I get the Platinum Trophy for, as well as a Switch Up segment for games on the Switch, along with more Triangle Strategy speedruns for the future as well, and also working on an Octopus Traveler Godera speedrun. And you'll also get a notification for your live if you're watching on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. At 70 followers, I'll be doing a Pokemon Violet Nuzlocke and Research affiliate, which will be a good month as well. Get to make a bunch of subscriber emotes and incentives to help support me in the checking for the future. Get an extra 7 days of upload before my videos are permanently deleted, and get a notification go live if you're watching on. Follow me on Twitter to info if I go live. If you're on Discord, I will send you an invite to my friends Discord server. Close to 2,000 members, still going strong. Plenty of gamers to discuss there as well. I'm very active there, and you'll also get a notification when I go live on there as well. Finally, if you just know if you create my stream overlay I use for all my future content going forward, you can find a link down below in the description for that as well. So with all that being said, have a good day, night, wherever you all are, and I will see you later.